Hey guys, I wanted to talk to you guys about something that's been kind of weighing on me because I don't feel like the news is really covering it, and I don't really feel like, even though I've posted about it, it's really sticking very much. I mean, you've probably noticed that gas prices are going up, and I think what a lot of people are not noticing yet, but eventually will, is that food prices are going to go up. And here's why. The Strait of Hormuz is that narrow waterway in the Persian Gulf. It's about, I think, a fifth of the world's oil moves through that. And since the war has started, it's been effectively closed, which is driving up oil prices, which is driving up gas prices. Cool. I think everybody gets that, right? But oil isn't the only thing that moves through Hormuz. About a third of all fertilizer shipped by sea in the world moves through that strait, specifically urea, the nitrogen fertilizer that most of the world's crops depend on. Qatar, Saudi Arabia, the UAE, Iran are all major producers. And right now, virtually none of it's getting out. So fertilizer prices are up about 50% globally since February 28th. Here's where it gets close to home for everybody back in the States. The United States imports about a third of its fertilizer, and the price of urea at the port of New Orleans, the benchmark for the American farmers, is already up more than 25%. But it doesn't stop there. Ships that used to go through Hormuz are now rerouting through the southern tip of Africa, adding 2 weeks to every voyage. Longer routes mean more fuel, and that fuel is coming at a higher price. More fuel at a higher price means higher shipping costs, and higher shipping costs land in the price of higher fertilizer when it arrives. So when that fertilizer moves from New Orleans onto barges up the Mississippi River into the Midwest farming systems, those barges also run on diesel. And again, higher prices for the diesel means it's going to cost them more to ship that all the way up there, and on and on and on. Prices are going to keep going up all along the route. So everything is going to be more expensive: raw materials, manufacturing, freight, and then the inland transport. Four cost shocks stacked on top of each other, hitting the American farmers right now during planting season. And when input costs rise for farmers, they pass it on, first to distributors, then to grocery stores, and ultimately on to all of you. The, the American Farm Bureau has already written to the president calling this a national security threat. And the war may end tonight or it may not, but either way, food prices are already baked in. So you might want to start considering maybe, stocking up on non-perishables, just to, be ready. And like I said, the whole reason I wanted to make this video is because I don't feel like there are enough outlets out there talking about it. And it's just something I don't want you guys to be caught unaware of. All right. Okay. Uh, that's all I had to say about that. So thanks again for reading. Thanks for watching. Bye.